All right, so let's just take a look at the markets and what's going on. For oil, I wanted to take a look at how this turn happened right up here. Right, how did that turn happen on the daily? So let's take a look. So what we'll do is, 1 second. All right. All right, so take a look at the turn basically on the hourly and the 15-minute, okay? So on 15 minutes, very clear, it goes up to that position. As it goes to that position, you have some selling over here, right? You have some selling and a break. Then you have a retest. You got heavy volume. And heavy volume down. So this right here, the trend is tentatively down when it does this. Why? Because you have a climax and you have a change of behavior, right? Simple as that. Only question is this profit taking to go higher? And chances are it isn't, especially when there's a break involved. So this right here, this bar, breaks that level. It broke this level with this thrust. So I mean that gets me interested. But in addition to that, I want to see how the hourly is doing, because the 15-minute is very low. So you want to take the daily and the hourly into account. So I noticed that there's some significant selling here. Why? Because it's the biggest down wave in 46 waves. When it breaks that 40 mark, right? That gets me thinking, especially when it goes up a lot and then it happens. Because basically, when it gets into oversold position, that's when I'm expecting the selling. Because usually climaxes and whatever, they go into the oversold position, which gives, or overbought position. Here is overbought, and that gives a very good opportunity to sell at high prices, and that's what happened. And finally, it basically tested. I don't think it upthrusted, but it tested, went into a minor spring position, did absolutely nothing, took its time, and then broke. All right, so you take a look at the 15-minute. On this test, you see the biggest price volume 49 and 32 waves. And obviously, you want to take a look right here. That's your very low volume. So, why is this important? Because when markets turn, they have a couple of things. One is there's a climax, all right? And there's a change of behavior. When that happens, you have the situation of a tentative change in trend, right? A tentative change in trend when you have a climax and change of behavior. The only question is, on the long side, is it just profit taking to go higher, or some type of spring maneuver that's going to take you higher, like a stop run to go higher? And on the downside, is it short covering, right? Or is it distribution to go down versus accumulation to go up? So here, when I'm taking a look at this, I'm thinking to myself, okay, is this profit taking? Because we know oil is out of control. Or is this some type of distribution to go down, or at least pull back on a higher time frame? It turned out that it was the pullback on a higher time frame here. And what are the key indications? One is you have your, the climax and the change of behavior, or in the script, what is it? The schematic is climax automatic rally. right? So this is the automatic rally, the keyword being rally, meaning big wave. So over here, bang, bang. Right now, trend is tentatively down. So what is the next thing to look for? Next thing, it has to have a base. So, and a pullback, that pullback should be multiple pullbacks that show that that it cannot advance. So you have that right here. You have what? You have a very nice base. How do you create that base? One attempt, two attempt, three attempt, four. Finally, fifth attempt and a break. This is how you do it. Okay, I can't explain how important this base is right here. This base is evidence. Alright, this base is, without this, in this base is where the springboard will be set up. It is within this base that you know that this is not just profit taking. Because if it was profit taking, this attempt would be bought and it would attempt to make highs, but instead all it did was test, retest, test again, and make that base. It's evidence of what? Setting up the springboard and demand basically be getting tired. And eventually it gets very tired over here and breaks down and goes down. Alright. Now at this point, what you should be looking at is 1, 2. So if this is climactic and this is some type of change in behavior in terms of price volume, there should be pullbacks here that are holding on low volume. And price should not be able to break this low. It should make a base. So that's what to look for. That's what you want to see. This pullback, first of all, this is quite high volume, so not a good sign for longs. However, if it comes back and starts tagging 1, 2, 3, 4 on low volume, that will help me identify that there's an issue with supply and at least a counter trend should occur. However, if that's not the case and it just breaks through, that means liquidation has resumed. Right? All of this is real Wyckoff. No, I'm not making this shit up. So thank you all. Have a good day. Bye.